Hello, dear students. Welcome to this English grammar channel. Today we are going to learn past of verb to be, was and were, in affirmative, negative, and interrogative form. Let's go. Now, remember the verb to be in the present? In the present, you can use am, is, and are, but in the past, you must use was and were. For example, I was, he was, she was, we were, you were, and they were. With the personal pronouns, you will use these forms. Now, let's review some vocabulary about this lesson. Repeat happy, at home, with my family, in the school, good idea, too busy, in the celebration. Now, let's check the affirmative form about the verb to be in the past. You use the personal pronouns, or you can use the nouns, or you can use the names of the persons. In this case, we will use the personal pronouns. The verb to be in past, was and were, and a complement. Remember, your complement can be where is the action, who with, when was the action, or how was the action. For example, I was at home yesterday. She was with my family. They were in the school. It was good idea. Susan was too busy. My friends were in the celebration. Remember, you need the subject, you need the was and were, and you need the complement. Let's check the negative form. The negative form, in the first element, you have the subject, the was in negative, was not or wasn't, were not or weren't. Remember, you can use was with the personal pronoun I, she, and he, and it. And you can use were with plurals. For example, you, for example, they, for example, we. Now, let's read these sentences. I was not at home yesterday. She was not with my family. They were not in the school. It wasn't good idea. Susan wasn't too busy. My friends weren't in the celebration. Let's check the interrogative form. You need the was or were first, you need the subject, and then your complement. Remember was and were at the start of the sentence. For examples, was I at home yesterday? Was she with my family? Were they in the school? Was it good idea? Was Susan too busy? Were my friends in the celebration? I hope you have learned about this. And remember, practice every day and see you our next class. Remember, this is a summary. Affirmative, negative, and interrogative. In affirmative, you need your subject, was and were, and complement. Negative, subject, was not or wasn't, were not or weren't, and your complement. Interrogative form, you use was and were in the plural form, your subject, and your complement. That's all for today. See you next class.